Alright, so What If Season 2 has officially come to an end with its finale, and I gotta say, with this entire season as a whole, which I thoroughly enjoyed myself as a fan, and even all these different scenarios and crazy ideas that Marvel thrown in here, and that are just really good, and even with these characters, and even all the ideas that were like really awesome, and which I really had fun with, and even involved in the multiverse and the Watcher as well. And so this will be my reaction and a review for the season 2 finale, and what could be in store, especially for the next season, and for what's next for this crazy MCU animated show. And so if you're new, then be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so someone's on any future vids. And so let's just hop into it. And even with this entire season of What If, I really enjoyed. I liked all the new ideas, all the concepts that Marvel thrown in here with the characters that we've seen, especially returned from the previous season into season 2 as well. I liked every bit of the episodes, even with the episodes that I like the least, but even with the later episodes with 7, 8, and 9, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and even with the new characters introduced such as for Call Hordy, which I think is going to be everyone's new favorite hero, and I think she did a really good job as a character in the show, showing her heroics, and it was really fun, even having Captain Carter in here as well, and even with 8 and 9, which I'm gonna get to it in a bit and give you guys my reactions on that. And I liked every bit. I liked all the ideas that Marvel thrown in here, and I'm ready for more if they decided to continue on with season 3. Alright, so the rest of this video is going to be a voiceover because my camera was not working, and so enjoy this portion. And now, let's talk about episodes 8 and 9 of What If Season 2, and that is starting with episode 8 is What If the Avengers Assembled in 1602, and that is with the team of Captain Carter, and even with the rest of the team, that is totally different, and I liked how it's set in medieval times. We have Loki, Happy Hogan, and Steve Rogers, Scott Lang, and with all the many Avengers, including for Hulk as well, and I just really love it, especially as we have Hela involved as well, and even with the Scarlet Witch, and that's what I mostly enjoyed, and even with the return of her, and the way that it set up the finale, which I'll only get to at the end here, is that even with all these different concepts and ideas, and that I just really liked everything about episode 8, and even the Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter moments that we see here in episode 8, it was truly amazing. And from the opening scene, and even with how they assembled, and like even with the tragic ending, totally set up like Captain Carter for the finale, and even to have a Doctor Strange come in as well, and even for how it set up the finale, and with which it was pretty crazy. Even with the highlights that I have with this episode, and as like truly awesome, and I really liked the Hulk and his look in episode 8 is when he has long hair and like a complete beard, and you with Captain Carter breaking him out of prison, and I just really like the team that has assembled, and even with like Tony Stark, that I liked his role in this, and even that we have a different version of the Avengers assembled in the medieval times in 1602, which was idea that I really liked, and I just liked everything about it, and I think it was a highlight of the season. Even with Captain Carter and Steve Rogers Captain America as they were fighting together, and we have the beard version of Steve Rogers from when we saw him in Infinity War, and to have them fight side by side, which was truly epic, and even the Watcher that was interacting with Captain Carter, I think that was really a fourth wall breaking, and to see them interact, which was truly amazing, and with the Watcher, and that was not just watching over the entire multiverse, but having to interact with Captain Carter, that was truly a great scene, and I think that was great fourth wall breaking. Alright, now let's talk about the finale for What If Season 2, and that is What If Strange Intervened. And I thought this was a really cool finale, and how it all built up to this, the crazy ideas, and now it's built up to the multiverse stuff that we see here in this finale. But the one thing that I truly liked that opened up this finale is the Marvel intro, and that is dedicated to What If, and I really liked it. And even like with Captain Carter and Cohorty working together, which I really loved, and I hope this happen in live action. And even with Cohorty, that is everyone's new favorite protagonist, and even with Captain Carter and Strange that are together in the first scene, looking over the multiverse, and that even with the twist that is uncovered about what Cohorty tells Captain Carter is that not everything is what it seems with Strange, and also with the version of Doctor Strange that we see here in the finale, that this is Supreme Strange. This is like the evil version that wants to do all the suffering to get what he wants, even though he just wants to be in a universe where he just wants to be with Christine. And I just love like seeing this version of Strange after we saw him, I think, in the last season of What If, in a multiverse of madness. Even with the Forge that we see here, that he is gonna basically like kill everyone and take everyone from their homes, from the portals, and throw them into the Forge, and having all these monsters, and even with everyone from the multiverse being taken, and it's just a crazy episode. And even that we see Captain Carter and Cohorty looking at this prison of all the multiverse characters, and that we see here, which was pretty amazing to see here, and I can imagine what Secret Wars is going to be like. These characters being stuck in like a prison, and even that we have the Marvel zombies here with Wanda becoming a zombie with all the others, and we know that there's like a zombies project in development, which I'm the least excited for. But even with this finale, that was really cool, and I loved Captain Carter and Cohorty just like fighting together, and even to take down Strange, and even have so many changes up against him, that like we go back to like a memories, especially from Cap First Avenger, for when Steve Rogers is about to become a super soldier, but even with like Rogers, that makes a promise to Captain Carter, and that they want to spend the rest of their lives together. But even that, it's just like a clone of Strange, and they continue fighting, and it's just a crazy finale. And that even I would see all the duplicates of Strange and 616 that we saw in Infinity War to take down Thanos, and that was just like a really crazy that we see here, and this whole fight, which I really enjoyed in this finale. And now with the ending that we see right here, it is with Carter that has finally defeated Strange, and that even where it takes her to a reality where Christine is there, but Strange will not be able to see her, but because with Strange that like did all this with the multiverse, and now that we see the Watcher and Captain Carter sitting side by side, even now like with the ending that we see right here, it is with the Watcher showing Captain Carter the Yago tree that Loki created at the end of Loki season 2, and in which Loki saved the multiverse by like holding on to all those branches of every reality ever, and now that Loki is probably gonna play like a big role in the next season of What If, and just showing this tree, and now it is now canon to the MCU and its animated universe, and now that with the multiverse is now unlocked, and now we're doing all these crazy things, and now I have like so many ideas for what Marvel can do here, and now that with the season 3 that's already on the way, it's already in the works, and I'm just ready to see what they add in here. My final thought is that I really enjoyed the new season of What If. I liked all the crazy ideas that Marvel thrown at us with the different scenarios. I really enjoyed Captain Carter with Cohorty, which is my new favorite hero, and I liked all of her new abilities that are introduced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I especially liked episode 8 and 9, the finale with Doctor Strange, with Supreme Strange, and even with all these crazy ideas that Marvel has shown us, and even as we look ahead into 2024, we have so much coming our way with Deadpool 3, and even with just the Disney Plus shows and all that stuff that we should be looking forward to as well, and to look ahead into. And so that's going to be it for this video, and just let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and did you enjoy the new season of What If, and what was your favorite episode, and so much more. Just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn on notifications about future videos. Now also follow my social which are linked down below. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.